大家好，歡迎收睇《時代雜誌》。恐龍化石罕有稀奇，縱使願意花錢搜購，因為古今罕見，未必輕易得到手。不過，相信同恐龍同一時期生存同絕種於世上嘅海洋軟體生物菊石，佢嘅化石叫做斑彩石，今日仍然能夠從高價中搜購得嚟。今集我哋將會介紹源於菊石嘅斑彩石。生長喺遠古6000萬年前嘅海洋軟體生物菊石，同現代生物鸚鵡螺帶有盤繞嘅外形相類似，已經絕種幾千年。據講，菊石同蝸牛或者係蚌係同科嘅海洋物種。佢嘅蹤跡由加拿大地質調查局於100多年前首次從菊石化石中發現，被稱為斑彩石。但達至寶石級嘅斑彩石，全球只能夠喺加拿大亞省南部揾到。相信係化石同當地地質環境所起嘅化學作用所致，難怪有人話代表加拿大既古老又時尚嘅寶貴產物就係斑彩石。李詠如報導。
And today I'm pleased to announce that we are introducing Bill 6, the Emblems of Alberta Amendment Act 2022, to recognize ammonite as the official gemstone of Alberta.
今年4月，亞省政府通過亞省標誌法，將斑彩石命名為該省嘅官方寶石。斑彩石係一種早喺超過6000萬年前與恐龍同期絕種嘅海洋軟體生物菊石嘅化石，由加拿大地質調查局於1906年首次從菊石化石中發現呢種斑彩石。雖然而家喺世界不同地方仍然可以揾到菊石化石，但根據美國寶石學院 GIA 所刊登嘅文獻指出，只有喺加拿大亞省南部嘅紅掌頁岩地層，一種於大約6600萬年前形成嘅地質結構，嗰度所發現嘅高品質斑彩石，先至可以被定義為寶石級嘅斑彩石。當菊石沉入海底後，被泥漿覆蓋，經過數百萬年時間硬化，形成頁岩。菊石貝殼與亞省南部獨特嘅地質條件相結合，讓古舊嘅化石變成綻放紅彩嘅寶石，成為當今珠寶市場上嘅珍寶。
These are Canadian ammonites from southern Alberta. You can see the gorgeous color on the outside of these.
一塊完整裸形，差唔多一個成年人手臂咁闊嘅斑彩裸石，價值數萬加元，價格不菲，深受珠寶收藏家追捧。菊石英文為 ammonite， 而從佢而嚟嘅斑彩石英文為 ammonite。從字面睇，好多時會令人混淆。
They resemble modern nautiluses, if you know what those look like. They have these sort of disc-like coiled shells. The Cretaceous and in the Jurassic, these organisms were abundant in the oceans. The shells themselves were partitioned into a number of chambers. And so as the animal inside the shell grows, they seal off one of the chambers, and they live in the largest and most recent chamber. And they're actually able to control their buoyancy by regulating the amount of gas that goes through the various chambers in the shell. So they could go up and down in the water column depending on how much gas is allowed into the chambers.
根據其化石形狀所想像嘅菊石外形，睇落與同為頭足類動物嘅鸚鵡螺相似，但從不同研究中亦發現，菊石可能與章魚同魷魚呢啲海洋生物有更密切嘅關係。
So they lived in oceans, and they're closely related to things like squids and octopuses and snails and clams. So that entire group are mollusks. From a scientific perspective, I think probably one of the more interesting things is there is some evidence that ammonites used ink in the same way that squids and octopuses use ink. When they're in a dangerous situation or they're alarmed, they'll squirt the ink out to try to confuse the predator. And it's likely that ammonites probably did that as well. There is some evidence in the fossil record for ink use. So that's a really cool feature of ammonites.
菊石演化迅速，分布廣泛，同易於辨認。如果一塊岩石裡面含有一種特定嘅菊石化石，則可以估計嗰塊岩石嘅特定年代。因此，地質學家將菊石化石作為標準化石， 一種重要參考物，有助對比地層變化。同為菊石化石，但喺亞省經過長年累月岩層洗禮嘅斑彩石，其不可再生，亦不能被複製嘅特質，係自然界稀有嘅珍寶，亦成為寶石界嘅商機。
One of the reasons for this, obviously, it's because it is very rare, very beautiful type of fossil, and when you display it, it is quite attractive. There's a very, very nice iridescent shine. I've seen pieces smaller than this that sell at auction. Mind you, like auction values are much lower than retail prices, up to $150,000, $200,000 US dollars, just because it is very, very endemic just from this certain area of Alberta. They all stress that there is like a finite supply of amylites as well, which tends to tell people, oh, hey, you have to like buy something as soon as possible. You have to buy something up in the couple of years, or else the supply of these possibly might run out in the next like 5 to 10 years. So there's that scarcity factor as well, which kind of is driving up the prices for these fossils or these gemstones.
我對斑彩石嘅採購嘅期間，我亦都完完全全咁了解到佢由開採、發掘到加工、打磨，再到製成成品首飾嘅成個流程係幾咁複雜，同埋佢每一個工序係點樣，我都學到咗好多嘢咯。我哋睇到台面嘅斑彩浪、斑彩石係非常之色彩斑斕嘅，但係咧，其實當我哋真正睇見佢發掘出嚟嘅時候咧，其實佢係灰頭土面嘅，因為佢會俾厚厚一層灰蒙住，一定要經過好精細嘅人工打磨啦，將佢表面嗰層灰去掉啦，高壓嘅水槍沖洗啦，跟住再索網啦，好似一塊咁樣啦，咁好似一個有少少好似動物嘅形狀，你話？
居住喺安省嘅葉家輝睇準呢個商機，與太太徐芳喺幾個月前從亞省旅行中購入3塊大型斑彩裸石，以及一啲小型斑彩石帶返鋪頭擺賣，亦滿足自己對呢種具珍貴歷史價值寶石嘅好奇心。
斑彩裸我覺得佢值錢同埋稀有嘅地方就係話佢係一種寶石，而且佢係一種有生命嘅寶石。我哋先睇呢3塊石頭：水晶、玉石同埋呢啲算係藍寶石，佢哋係冇生命嘅。即使話佢哋係由一啲化學物啦，好似由硅啊或者鹽啊，同埋一啲硫啊嘅晶體嘅單質同埋化合物咧而組成嘅，佢哋係唔具備有生物同埋 DNA 裏邊嘅。但係我哋呢一種寶石，佢係由生命體而演化過嚟，佢係一種化石，佢係有 DNA 嘅。咁所以就係話喺我嘅理解裏邊，佢比我哋傳統嘅冇生命嘅寶石更加之有生命，而顯得佢嘅生命力。對比起一啲有生命嘅寶石，佢色彩斑斕而更顯矜貴。
斑彩石呢，一定要在不同的角度上面去看啊。從一個角度看，你可能看到的是綠色，稍微轉一轉，你可能看到的是紅色，或者是橙色，都是會不一樣的一個效果。
呢啲小巧精型嘅斑彩石，價錢低至幾百蚊就有交易，適合傾向以低成本入貨嘅收藏家，用作擺設或者加工成為小飾物隨身攜帶。
那像小塊的這些呢，我們也可以作為一個擺件啊，像這種小的石頭呢，都可以做一個簡單的一個設計，比如說做一個吊墜啦，也可以放到錢包裡面，也可以作為一個加拿大的禮物送給親朋好友。
Indigenous tribes or Indigenous Canadians for the past couple of 100 years, they would actually wear the fragments on them, and that was supposed to bring good luck. And also did some research as well too, and found out that a lot of collectors these days, they do appreciate the fragments. It's almost this new age idea where this type of gemstone, it does act as a protector. It does like ward off negative energy. It helps cleans the soul, cleans the system. It brings a lot of positive energy to whoever owns it, whether you're wearing it or just displaying on your desk.
而呢3塊完整開採，每一塊重幾十磅嘅斑彩裸石就成為店內嘅鎮店之寶。 基於商業秘密，葉家輝只同我哋透露，每一塊斑彩裸石底價大約5萬加元，最後成交價要取決於買家嘅個人喜好，相應還價，價高者得。
按照太陽自然色譜咁樣嚟分啦，紅橙黃綠藍靛紫，基本上係紅色咧稍微個價錢就略低啲，而紫色係相對於稀有啲，所以紫色嘅斑彩螺咧係相對嚟講比較之值錢嘅。除咗顏色同埋完整性啦，大細咧亦都係一個好關鍵嘅因素。咁仲有一樣嘢咧係非常之有意思嘅，就話因為斑彩螺咧佢係同恐龍咧係同一個時期嘅，當時咧好多恐龍咧都係以即係可以落水嘅恐龍咧，佢哋都以斑彩螺作為一種食物嘅，或者係佢哪怕唔食，佢喺捕獵嘅過程中都會咬佢一下。咁所以好多斑彩螺咧，好似我身後嗰一塊咁樣樣咧，就會有啲恐龍啊，或者有啲齒龍嘅咬痕喺度。咁樣樣咧，呢啲咧就會係尤其珍貴啦。
一塊呈現稀有色彩，另一塊則反映歷史故事，但同樣都記錄住地質嘅變化軌跡。化石與寶石本身係兩種不同嘅概念，但喺斑彩石身上，則將化石所蘊藏嘅歷史價值與寶石珍貴嘅特質同時體現。
好啦，今日節目時間到，喺度祝大家聖誕快樂，下星期再見。